The USL League One season is coming in for a landing as we come down the stretch. We're inside Cooley Law School Stadium, where tonight Lansing United FC play host to Chattanooga Red Wolves. A huge 3 points on the line. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Sparrow Health System. Choose wisely, choose Sparrow. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us wherever you may be watching around the world. Tonight's player matchup is brought to you by LSJ.com and the Lansing State Journal, part of the USA Today Network. Now a man that is coming in hot, Pato. He is just filling the back of the net. A couple of braces in his last 2 outings. He scooped up 2 of the last 3 USL League One Player of the Week honors, as Pato has done it pretty. Sometimes he's done it ugly, but the moral of the story is he shakes the nets, and Lansing United FC on a roll because of it. On the other side, we go from a goal scorer to a man that sets goals up. Vangel Seguro is the trigger guy off corners, off of free kicks, and he finds players in a position where they can score. And that is something the Chattanooga Red Wolves will look to do and try to get out on the good foot in a stadium that has not been kind to visitors. So they start critical for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. The leading scorers for tonight's matchup, Tumi Moshobani. He's been out wide for Lansing United FC, and he has been doing it and doing it and doing it well. Lots of goals for Tumi this season. As a matter of fact, he scored 8 of them, and he has keyed this Lansing United FC attack that has been absolutely lethal here in Cooley Law School Stadium. This is Tumi last week in Tucson, just pushing people out of the way and burying it home. That was a big 5-0 win for Lansing. On the other side for Chattanooga, the wily veteran, Stephen Beatty. He scores goals of all kind. He can score them pretty, he can score them ugly, and he can score them lucky. It doesn't matter. He's an equal opportunity goal scorer. Beatty was called the heart and soul of his side by Chattanooga head coach Tim Hankinson. And he is also a target on those set pieces as well, not afraid to stick his head in there and find the back of the net. When we come back, we'll get you the starting 11. And of course, we will kick it in downtown Lansing coming up next. Just about ready to go in downtown Lansing. Broadcast presented by Sparrow Health. As you see the procession out onto the field, Lansing United FC in those home oranges with the white trim. Chattanooga Red Wolves in those road whites. They will have the red shorts as we are ready to get things going. Our starting 11s brought to you by Frazier Trebeelcock Law Firm. Individual expertise, collective advantage. And Lansing has had an advantage in the 5-1-7. Stefan Cleveland getting the start at the keeper spot. He's been just steadily improving as the season has gone on. You figure he will be a factor in the Golden Gloves race. Of course, Pato up in the attack with Elma Enfor and Rafa Mintz again. On the other side for the Chattanooga Red Wolves, we mentioned the Golden Gloves. Alex Mangle is a guy that certainly will make a case for that award as well. Leads the league in saves. He's played every minute in goal for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Up top, Greg Hurst, the native of Scotland, spent 3 seasons in the Scottish Premiership with St. Johnstone. He's looking to get things rolling. What's this all mean? Right here in front of you, the USL League One standings. It is tight in the middle of that table. For all the math majors in the house, you see the numbers, just 6 points separating 3rd and 7th. You can go to 8 points, get all the way down to 8th place as well. So everything is on the line. An entire season of soccer is coming down to this final 3 weeks for Lansing Ignite FC and the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Officiating crew, Kalen Radosov, Noah Matos, Jacob Little, the 4th official, Dana Konine. The whistle sounds and away we go in Cooley Law School Stadium in the 517. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us wherever you're watching around the world. Lansing Ignite FC, they have lost twice since May 16th. You remember springtime? They've lost twice since then. They continue their ascent up the USL League One table. They've had 13 different players score goals this year. Head coach Nate Miller, the youngest head coach across all U.S. professional soccer leagues at just 33 years old, is making his case for USL League One Coach of the Year. Other side, Tim Hankinson, decades of pro coaching experience. He was a USL Championship Coach of the Year in 2016 with the Indy 11. Most recently was a head coach at Montego Bay United FC in Jamaica, rescued them from relegation. Also a longtime coach on the college scene. Was the first ever coach at Nike Project 40, which later became Generations Adidas. Perfect 73 degrees at the opening kick in Lansing. Tony Walls with the throw-in. Chattanooga looking to go to work. Stephen Beatty, we talked about him in the open. 9 goals on the season, looking for a cross that time. Gives away to Tony Walls, who will throw it in. A supplemental draft pick by the Chicago Fire in the 2012 MLS supplemental draft. An early corner coming up for Chattanooga. Our weekly conference call, Tim Hankinson stressed the need to get off to a good start. And then in the open, we talked about this guy, Angel Zaguro. 6 assists on the season. Tied for 2nd in the league in USL League One. He's got an opportunity for another. Curls and scores! Oh, Zaguro gets Chattanooga off to a dream start. An incredible corner. Strikes perfectly in the upper left 90. A bolt of lightning for Chattanooga Red Wolves SC. And the assembly line is stunned. Check that one out again. Beautiful bend and curled in. I think you have a front runner for USL League One goal of the week, folks. What an effort. Angel Zaguro. Tim Hankinson talked about the need to get off to a good start. Rafa Minsigan in ahead of the play. There you go, coach. First goal of the season. The man that usually sets it up, this time knocks it down. We are underway. Leafy plays it over the line. It will be interesting to see the impact of that early goal, what it has on the match. LIFC playing that high pressure, usual 3-4-3. Of course, without the services of Grant Stoneman here this evening. Reese Williams in the starting 11. Williams did score a goal last week against Tucson. This right here is a little more of what we expected. Chattanooga give some possession to Lansing. Try to score on the counterattack. They popped one home on a set piece. A girl unbelievable on the corner kick. Stephon Cleveland bangs it down the pitch. 7 clean sheets this year for Cleveland. 73% save percentage. Showed up on the scene from the Chicago Fire. Really steady the goalkeeper position for Lansing Ignite. Here's Pato. In ahead, Tumi Moshobani. Moshobani's cross was deflected on the way in. Chattanooga passes their first test defensively, but here's Kyle Carr trying to move through. Carr taken down, comes free to Reese Williams. Williams cross will earn a corner. And you already see Lansing Ignite FC moving forward on the attack. That's the 6th time Chattanooga has struck in the opening 15 minutes of a match that's tied for the league lead with North Texas SC. Corner service coming up. Played short towards the top of the D. Stepping in, that shot blocked. The Ignite starting to buzz in the 7th minute. This is pretty much all you can ask for, right? As a soccer fan, he's off and running. Ignite have been very good here in Cooley Law School Stadium, 7-1-3. The road has not been kind to Chattanooga, just 2 road wins. But they have the inside track on a 3rd, and we've talked about the standings all night long. Well, pivotal tonight's points up for grabs. And really, if you break it down, playoffs have started already for a lot of people not named North Texas. Anto with the challenge. Ball slides over the line. Throw-in coming up for Lansing Ignite FC. They beat Chattanooga 2-0 here in Lansing back on July 31st. And a 1-1 draw with the Red Wolves back on July 6th. Ball rolls into Cleveland. Brandon Fricke wearing that captain's armband. The 83rd overall pick of the 2015 MLS Super Draft by Colorado. If Lansing's going to win here tonight, they're going to have to do something they haven't done all season long. But here's Rafa Mintz again towards the D. Mintz again, shot! And we are level at 1. Rafa Mintz again. Back and forth we go, just 8 minutes in. The assembly line fired up. Their side is level. Check out Rafa Mintz again as he collects. Had N4 up ahead, but knew he was offside. Instead fired the shot. Slots it in the right side. And we are level at 1. Rafa Mintz again now with 6 goals. USL League One Player of the Month for July. Equals things up. Stars on display here tonight. Mintz again. 2 goals and 3 assists in the month of July. Pretty much a homegrown product for Nate Miller. Minskin had 9 goals in 9 matches played for Lansing United. Ignite not letting their foot off the gas either. Here's Reese Williams. LIFC just a fun side to watch. High pressure, up tempo. Cleveland booms it down the pitch. Along the line, here's Elma N4 turning with it. N4 waiting for some help. Taken down to the turf. Has his arms out. He wants the call, but will not get it. Xavier Gomez, he goes down. Gives way to Connor Doyle. Doyle will take a throw. Doyle started his pro career with Derby County FC. Played matches in the English FA Cup, 3 seasons with DC United. They won the US Open Cup in 2013. Scored 90 seconds into their match against Forward Madison earlier this year. Cross knocked down for a corner. Don't go anywhere, folks, as this corner's being lined up. Angel Zagoro on his last corner attempt, buried in the upper left 90. He can put it on a tee. Goro. More of a line drive type service this time. Ball will swing across the line. Lansing United FC wants to get the ball and roll. Mintz again, the goal scorer, throws it into Pato. Pato couldn't get everything he wanted on the touch pass. Red Wolves try to counter, and the flag is up along the near side. Greg Hurst, the recent addition to this Red Wolves lineup. Tim Hankinson told us he gets a feeling once Hurst gets one, he'll get a few more. 3 seasons in the Scottish Premiership, St. Johnstone. '13th minute, we are level at 1. My name is Neil Rule, happy to have you with us. Here's Rafa Mintz again, inside the 18. Mintz again turns, loses the possession. Goes out to Connor Doyle. Timmy Mell, knock it down the pitch. Mell on loan from North Carolina FC. Was a 2-time All-Big Ten performer for the Indiana Hoosiers. Top shelf soccer program in NCAA soccer. Ponto's touch lets him down. Stephen Beatty there to pounce on it. Beatty on the receiving end. Beatty goes across. Ponto tried to make the turn. N4 pushed from behind and the whistle sounds. Kalen Radosov has a bit of a tutorial. Here you see the right hand in the back. Nicholas Amponsa. Amponsa spent the last 2 seasons with Montego Bay United in Jamaica. 3 goals, 17 matches played. Here comes Elma N4. N4 towards the top of the D. Nate Miller wants a foul call, to say the least. Kyle Carr to Pato, back to Carr. Carr for N4. Minutes in. Lansing Ignite starting to assert themselves in the possession battle, just under 57%. You wondered what impact Segura's corner kick goal would have, and here's N4 giving chase. Boy, Alex Mangles had to come off the line. It results in a turnover for Chattanooga. Knight trying to make them pay. Here's Tumi Moshobani. Moshobani turns around. He's got the first goal in the history of Lansing Ignite FC. All the way back in the match against Richmond. Nick Moon. 1v2. Math prevails in that matchup. Chattanooga gives it right back. Red Wolves trying to mount a counter. Sito Sayane. Sayane steps through, but Kyle Carr interrupts the pass. He's flying everywhere here at Cooley Law School Stadium. The whistle sounds. There is Pato. 7 goals this year, the player of the month for the month of August. Had a brace last match against FC Tucson. Braces in his last 2 matches, as a matter of fact. Rafa Minsigan on the move. Minsigan played off the ball by Tony Walls. Tony Walls spent 6 seasons in the Major Arena Soccer League. So he is used to being in tight quarters, being physical. See the left arm. Deals with Rafa Minsigan. Ball curled in towards the 18, shot and a goal! Greg Hurst finishes. What a great setup, and it's a track meet here in Lansing. Greg Hurst banks it in off the left post, and Chattanooga takes a 2-1 lead. How about this setup by Stephen Beatty? The post not the keeper's friend in this scenario. Beatty chipped it up. Cleveland started his run, then stopped. Greg Hurst finishes it off. Our replay is brought to you by Sparrow. So how will Lansing react? They're down a goal for the second time here tonight. First goal of the season for Greg Hurst. Of course, as we said, Segura got his first of the season off the corner. Chattanooga with 12 different goal scorers this season. Here comes Pato. He's one of those goal scorers. Lays it off. Moshobani in the 18. Moshobani! 2-2. What a show here in Lansing. Tumi Moshobani strikes in the assembly line. Going crazy again. Smoke bombs being set off. Don't use them all up, folks. We're on pace for an unbelievable night. Look at this drop off by Pato. Tumi Moshobani does what he does. His 9th of the year. Never a doubt. Perfect placement on the slot. And we're level again. Is this any fun, folks? Is this any fun tonight? We're on pace for a 9-9 final. Everybody scores every 10 minutes. Rowan coming up for Lansing. Sayane upset with the way everything broke out. Chattanooga has lost a 1-goal lead twice. Reese Williams with the reversal over top of everyone. We're 20 minutes in. What are they going to do for an encore? Tell you what, folks, good thing I've been getting the cardio in this week. We're going to need it. Throw-in coming up for Chattanooga. 2-2, 20 minutes in. Final 3 weeks of the regular season for Lansing Ignite FC. Trying to cement a spot in the playoffs. Chattanooga in the playoff chase as well. Here come the Red Wolves. Towards the right side, Sayane leaves it at the top of the 18. Beatty's cross. Hurst able to knock it down, but not able to do anything with it. Pato ahead. Look at the space. Pato to Moshobani. Moshobani on the move again. Still has it control. Couldn't catch up to it. Corner kick upcoming. This is literally a track meet, folks. End to end we go. Pato once again, the one to cue it all up. N4. Tremendous flick. Great recovery by Connor Doyle. He saved the day temporarily. This is high level. All sent inside the 18. Pushed away, throw-in coming up. Or LIFC. There's David Barretta. He's the acting coach here tonight. Tim Hankinson away on a personnel matter. Barretta, the man in charge for Chattanooga Red Wolves SC. Usually in the assistant coach and goalkeeping coach role. Had to slide over one chair tonight, no big deal. Mangles sends it down the pitch. Mangles was USL League One Player of the Week for Week 9, 69% save percentage. 6 clean sheets. There will be no clean sheets anywhere. The only clean sheets you're going to see tonight are in a hotel room at 1 p.m. tomorrow. That's it. 2-2 the score. 23 minutes in. Sent through to Pato. Now Rafa Mintz again knocks it down. Rafa inside the 18, touched away by Tony Walls, but a corner coming. And you get the sense we're not done yet with the electricity. Kyle Carr over, the JUCO All-American at East Florida State in 2014. And a couple of assists for Carr as he lines up the corner. Carr sends it over top. Half volley attempt. That was deflected a couple of times. Xavier Gomez has to catch up to it, and he's taken down by Hurst. Hurst trying to make his move. Closing the door. That ball deflected on Stefan Cleveland. Reese Williams did well to get back. Check out this bounce. Off of Stephen Beatty. Just jammed his left foot out there. Right to Stephon Cleveland. He had to grab it. Cynical challenge for Chattanooga. Ponto taken down from behind. Timmy Mell. Fortunate right now to not see any yellow plastic come out of the pocket. Timmy Mell, 23 years old. Gomez goes short to Tumi Moshobani. Moshobani has been electric here tonight. Pace has to slow down at some point, right? It's 90 minutes. Can we do this for 90 minutes? Here's Moshobani again in some space. Threads it through. Rafa the chip. Stopped by Mangles. And Rafa taking it out on the scoreboard. The advertisements there behind the goal. Toomey. Slots a beautiful pass. See what Rafa Minsigan was trying to do. Chip it over top of the keeper. So the answer is maybe we can keep this up for 90 minutes. Giovanni. There's the corner in short. Looking for Pato. It's bounced back out. Lansing will keep the possession. Headed in towards the 6. It's loose. Whistle and a stoppage. Pato was in the neighborhood. The flag, I believe, is up on the far side. Fortunately for Alex Mangles. Speaking of Mangles, look at this technique. Gets off the turf. Here's what almost happened for Lansing Ignite. Mangles puts his body on the line. We're getting towards the end of September, man. Do what it takes. Curled in. That got all the way through to Hurst. Went between his legs. Ball given away. Zagoro still with it. Zagoro tries to cross. Put out a play by Kevin Koifik. And Joe Zagoro will move over to take the corner. Absolutely lethal all season long in these situations. 28th minute. Zagoro, the service. Headed wide of the frame and a goal kick upcoming. Nearly found its mark, however. Fola, the target. Fola was absolutely erased by Nick Moon. Who says it's not a physical game? Carr works his way over. Played back to Cleveland. Nate Miller down at the bottom of your screen. Miller was a League One Coach of the Month for August. Here's Carr jumping up into the play. Pato calling for it. Carr couldn't quite get enough mustard on the hot dog to send it through. Now here's Rafa Minsigan. Steps into a right foot blast. Goes over top of the bar. Madison with an early goal. They have a 1-0 lead against Richmond. We will keep an eye on everything shaking out across USL League One. Greenville got the win last night. A couple of delays in that match for weather. 2-hour delay, as a matter of fact. Didn't bother them, though. They got a 4-0 win. Toronto, victory in the afternoon over Orlando. North Texas on Tuesday locked their spot. USL League One semifinal. Lansing tried to weave his way through. That's the time of the year we're getting to. Everything is on the line every week with every goal scored. No chances taken on Chattanooga on that clearance. There's Moon working his way through to Pato. The 1-2, stepping up, shot, and a goal. Nick Moon puts Lansing on top 3-2. We are having fun in the 5-1-7. What an incredible match. Pato again will get an assist this time, and Nick Moon makes no mistake. Beautiful touch by Pato. Nick Moon's 5th goal of the year. He had a game winner against Forward Madison back on June 1st. So for the first time this evening, Chattanooga now trails. After losing 2 one-goal leads, they will have to come from behind. Chattanooga has never lost when scoring first. On the flip side of that coin, Lansing has never won when they've conceded first. Those two have been flipped around. Leafy taking some liberties with the available real estate, throws it in. Now Lansing Ignite will toss it in. So how does this impact Chattanooga? And what they want to do and how they will play. Moshobani in the middle of the field. Some artwork from Tumi Moshobani to Xavier Gomez. Elma N4. This cross taken away. We're in the 33rd minute. My name is Neil Rule. It's pure chaos here in Lansing. 3-2. Ignite with a lead. They trailed 1-0 and 2-1. Beautiful goal scored. Stars are on display. Red Wolves a little more deliberate with this possession. And Ponsa. Doyle. Lansing Ignite FC 15 to the positive in the goal differential. That's in the last 6 matches. They are fun to watch. They have lost just twice since May 16th. Again, the target. And that look ahead by Elma N4. As I said earlier, you really have to throw Nate Miller's hat into the ring. The League One Coach of the Year. His system, what he's done, the electricity Lansing's brought, especially here in this building. Wide to the right. Walls sends it inside the 18. Vinsigan touched it backwards, and that shot by Hurst popped up into the air. And Cleveland comes off the line to make the grab. Our Sparrow replay, choose wisely, choose Sparrow. Sent back to Cleveland. Remember, Select is the official ball supplier of the USL League One and many of the finest leagues in the world. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit selectsportamerica.com. And a booking in order is Alma N4 down on the turf. Ponsa will go into the book. Maybe more importantly than that, a free kick coming up from just a few yards behind the top of the D. Our Sparrow replay. You see Alma N4 taken down. Pato there to assess blame as well. Ponsa has to be careful. Picking up that yellow in the 35th minute. Lots of options here for Nate Miller. Official will have to sort everything out. Now stepping it off. Radosov draws the line on the turf. Kyle Carr, Tumi Moshobani standing over it. A couple of good options. Mangles directs the traffic. Big spot in this match. Carr curls it over top of everything. The assembly line. Send it back. The field of play. They're having a good time like they always do. Sure, they started out their festivities over at the Lansing Brewing Company. I'm sure they've been taking care of business for a long time. Why not? Beautiful night for soccer. One of the most entertaining teams in all of USL League One. Maybe the most entertaining match of the season so far. Cleveland outlets. Here's Nick Moon. He's got one. Lansing will try again from the back line. Carr in the middle. Carr's touch let him down. He had to go back to Reese Williams. Here's Stephon Cleveland. Cleveland settles it down. I think Nate Miller wanted him to go with it instead, so he booms it down the pitch. It's headed away by Ponsa, playing on that yellow card. Goes over the line. Fans, you can continue to enjoy the USL League One on ESPN through the 2022 season. USL is excited to announce that Championship and League One will remain with the leader in sports for 3 more years. ESPN Plus will continue to be the home of all things USL. At least 19 games a year will be featured on the ESPN family of networks, including 9 games on ESPN Deportes. Continue to follow, support, and watch your clubs on ESPN and also ESPN Plus. I like to say the very best value in streaming television today. I'm not an economics major, but I'll sit down and make that case any day of the week. Player down on the turf for Chattanooga. I'll tell you what, as I was talking about not being an economics majors, we'll check the Sparrow replay. Collision there as Walefi goes down. I'm also not a math major, and it's challenging here tonight to keep up. 3-2. These two teams are getting to my outer limits of counting ability. Walefi still down on the turf. Leafy made his MLS debut back in 2016 for Sporting Kansas City. Also had 9 assists for Barretos EC in Brazil. 17-18 season. There is Nate Miller. Speaking of qualifications, the youngest coach across all U.S. professional soccer leagues. I do have to say, he brings the heat fashion-wise, too. Leafy take a seat along the far touchline. David Baruta, the head coach here tonight, usually the assistant coach and goalkeepers coach. Thrust into duty with the absence of Tim Hankinson. Leafy has come back into the matchup in the meantime. The ball finds Tony Walls. Flag up. Sito Sayane in ahead of the play. Sayane spent 3 years in the Iceland Premier League. 31 matches played for the Ottawa Fury with 8 goals. He's got the fastest goal in Ottawa history. In 2017, he scored 38 seconds into a match. North Texas got one 17 seconds into the match on Tuesday. That's the USL League One record. Imagine that one's going to stand for a while. Damus got another one. Boy, he collects goals. He collects goals like baseball cards in the 1990s, man. They are just everywhere for him. Second hat trick of the season. Williams throws it in. Moshovani up in midfield, toe pokes it ahead. Here comes Lansing Ignite FC off to the races again, moving numbers forward, and the cross is knocked down. Kyle Carr in the middle with space. Carr tried to slot a pass. 4-step through, Moshovani stepped in. Now Carr got it back. Left side, here's Pato, 1v1. Pato crosses over, played off the ball nicely. Tony Walls. We mentioned earlier, we talked about his 6 years in the Major Arena Soccer League. You can see that in play here tonight. He has been 1v1 in tight spaces inside the 18 and has won the battle both times. Watching the Major Arena Soccer League as a kid, the Dallas Sidekicks tattoo. Kyle Carr will serve the corner. We're in the 43rd minute. My name is Neil Rule. 3-2 Lansing Ignite with the lead if you're just joining us. If you just flipped it on, hey, you haven't missed much. The most exciting match of the season so far. Stephen Beattie just got a yellow card. So Beattie goes in the books. Beattie rubs Pato on the head with a smile on his face. And here we go. Carr's corner sent in. And Mangles comes off the line. This match is finally calmed down to some degree. That was a crazy first 20 minutes plus. Players just running up and down the pitch. Lansing Ignite undefeated in their last 10 with 6 victories. Rode that up to second place in the USL League One table. Chipped ahead, now played back. Whistle sounds. That was a pretty easy call to make. On the end for mixing it up. Alma Enfor at 5'7". Always seems to be in the middle of whatever's going on. Played his college soccer at Wingate in Division II. Won the 2017 national title. All sent in towards the 18. Lansing Ignite FC looking to counter again. Here's Mintz again. Pato and in for Moshobani. For the target, stutter step. Lost control of it. Are you looking for the latest USL League One news and content? Follow at USL League One on Twitter, Facebook, and the gram, as the kids would say, for exclusive access and updates. I think the kids have moved on to Insta now, right? To get our research department on that one. Used to be the gram. It'll be 1 minute of stoppage time, brought to you by Peak Performance Physical Therapy, the official training and rehab partner of Lansing Ignite. LIFC very content to be deliberate with this restart. Stefan Cleveland will come over, I would assume, bang this down the pitch. After he checks the ball pressure, the air pressure in the ball. Looks around. Seguro and Hurst, goal scorers for Chattanooga here in Lansing as Cleveland sends it down. Mintz again, Moshobani and Moon in that order. 5 goals in the first 30 minutes. He will give way on the throw, and this will pretty much do it for the first half. Ball tossed in. Moshobani turns, the whistle sounds, and that is the end of the first half of play. But what a first 45 it was. 5 goals in the first 30 minutes. That guy got it all started on a corner kick in the upper left 90. Put Chattanooga up 1-0. Lansing would bounce back a couple of times after they trailed. They will go to the locker room with the 3-2 lead. So we will get your halftime festivities underway. Wow, what a first 45 here in Cooley Law School Stadium. We'll be right back. Get you the second half of action and more. This is USL League One Soccer. Welcome back to the 5-1-7 halftime. Lansing Ignite FC and the Chattanooga Red Wolves. We'll have the second 45 minutes coming up in just a bit, but before that, let's take a look at what's on the line for everybody as we come down the stretch of the USL League One season. Lansing Ignite will be at home next Saturday against Tormenta, a 7 p.m. opening kick as Lansing trying to cement their spot in the the USL League One playoffs. Check out how the season wraps up for LIFC. They will be in the friendly confines of Cooley Law School Stadium, not only against Tormenta, but against Forward Madison in what should be a huge match for Forward Madison. In the meantime, the Chattanooga Red Wolves trying to sniff out a spot in the USL League One playoffs as well. They'll be at home against Orlando next Saturday at 7 p.m., and I'm sure they will commence the scoreboard watching down in Tennessee. They will finish up at home as well against the bottom three of the League One table. So the season not done yet for Chattanooga Red Wolves SC. They certainly should be a factor as we get down to the end. North Texas SC, no drama for them. They have been a dominant force all season long in USL League One. They clinched a home semifinal on Tuesday, and they've gone so far as to announce the game time as well for that semifinal match. North Texas SC has been the class, really, of the league all season long. They have scheduled that for October 12th, opening kick at 8 p.m. It's been their world. Everyone's just been living in it all season long in USL League One. And here is the playoff picture as we get towards the last few weeks of the League One season. Lansing Ignite, we talked about all the home matches they have left. Certainly has been a great place for them to play. They pick up points often when they're playing at home. They should be in a really good spot to lock up that second seed. And we mentioned that matchup against Forward Madison to close out the season. Madison should have a ton on the line in that matchup as well. The next four in the race to get in, including the Chattanooga Red Wolves SC that we are watching here tonight. And we see the max points down at the bottom of the screen. There's no room for error for anybody. You have to win 3 to get your way into the playoffs. And we'll be watching it all to see how it shakes out as we come down the stretch. Who's going to make it? Who's going home? Let's check out the August award winners for USL League One and USL Championship as well. You see who the standout performers were across the board.
Solomon Asante does it again! Mr. Reliable from the spot. Asante does it again!
As Asante steals it and just puts it into the back of the net.
Sam DaCosta with the attempt at an amazing goal! Or maybe a goal of the year candidate from Rodrigo DaCosta.
This side as well.
That's a good point. Let's wait and see if they do.
As Kamara absolutely flies past Tete for face. Here's Kamara! And a brilliant save from Cody Mizell. Mohamed Kamara is causing problems.
Mikey Rowe now. Rowe takes it on and it's in! What a strike! And Tormenta, they strike first! On Tavera. Silva will have a hit! Oh, good save by Majimadu.
Hilton goes charging through, has a goal! And what a strike it is from...
Oh, that's sensational!
Oh, what a strike!
Kadima! Saved by Bettleson! The Orman lets it fly, more on the save.
incredible first 45 minutes of play. Lansing Ignite FC with a 3-2 lead despite being down by a goal on a couple of occasions in the first half. Let's take a look at the news and notes across the USL platforms. North Texas SC, the first to clinch. They've already announced a date where they will host, as they've already clinched their berth in the semifinals. We are in a mixing bowl, folks. The middle of that table, 3rd through 7th. 3 points separates it all. It's basically a 4-week dash to the playoff. And Pato, for the second time in 3 weeks, USL League One Player of the Week. You get back-to-back braces. That's what happens to you. And here is the USL League One Team of the Week. And it stands to reason if you're the Player of the Week, you'll be on the Team of the Week. And that is where Pato is. A couple of his teammates up there as well, in Tumi Moshobani and Grant Stoneman. Stephen Beattie as well. Speaking of Tumi Moshobani, he's working his way towards this list. The best of the best in terms of putting it in the back of the net in USL League One. Here are the assist leaders. Rafa Minsigan, who usually helps out a goal scorer here tonight, but he's making his case for the best helper in all USL League One. Vangel Zagoro has been great at that all season long as well. Goals against leaders, the Golden Gloves race. Dallas J, you look at that minuscule .609 goals against average. It'll be tough to track him down. The Greenville Triumph. A couple of keepers here tonight, though, in that mix. Here's a scoreboard around USL League One. They're at halftime as Ford Madison leads the Richmond Kickers by the score of 1-0. Danny Tenorio, the goal scorer in the 6th minute. Didn't they get the memo, though, that you're supposed to score like 5 goals in the first half like we've seen here? South Georgia Tormenta, North Texas will get it going at 8 o'clock. Look at all the goals being scored so far this week. What does it all mean? This right here. Coming into today, this is the story. This is what everybody is chasing. Lansing Ignite FC, if this score holds here tonight, will put a chokehold on that second place spot. Greenville Triumph, though, trying to jump up in the discussion. Week 26 on tap. USL League One schedule. Greenville Triumph will get it going as they square off against Toronto FC2. That'll be Friday at 7 p.m. Of course, all these matches with all the playoff implications available to you right here on ESPN Plus, your home for USL League One soccer. We'll take our final break. When we come back, get you the highlights, get you the stats, and we will get you another exciting 45 minutes of play. USL League One soccer, Lansing Ignite with the 3-2 lead over Chattanooga Red Wolves SC. We'll be right back with more. Just about ready to go for the second half. 3-2 Lansing Ignite FC. The home fans are happy so far. How did we get to that score line? Everybody take a deep breath. We were off and running early on. Not too long after that whistle sounded to start things off, it was a corner kick goal as Zagoro put it perfectly in the upper left 90. Check this out. That was so clean. Chattanooga Red Wolves stunned this Cooley Law School Stadium crowd with a 1-0 lead. But Lansing Ignite FC scores a lot of goals in this building. And this man, Rafa Minsigan, didn't wait long before he leveled things at 1 as he slots one home perfectly in that lower right side. We were even, back to where we started from. Chattanooga Red Wolves, though, wanted the lead back. They would go and get it. You see the play started. by Alex Mangles. This ball sent beautifully into the box by Stephen Beatty would find its way through, and how about that finish from Greg Hurst, who would get his first of the season. Cleveland came off the line, but did not come off far enough as Hurst banked it in off the post. Chattanooga got the ship righted. They took a 2-1 lead. But Lansing Ignite, as they've done all year long, struck quickly. Tumi Moshobani makes no mistake as he goes far side, sneaks it inside the post. He beats Alex Mangles. And we were right back where we started again, level at 2. The dance moves were being broken out by the boys from the 5-1-7. But they weren't done. Moshobani on the run, couldn't quite catch up to it as his bid for a brace was denied. And we would stay level at 2, but we wouldn't stay level for long. It would be Nick Moon who jumped up into the party. As you see the chip attempt by Rafa Minsigan, that was stopped as well. Mangles did the job, knowing his angles perfectly. But as we talked about, Nick Moon would untie this match. How about this effort? Moon sidesteps a defender, finds Pato the 1-2, and Moon makes no mistake. Upper left 90, 3-2, Lansing Ignite FC with the lead. Call it a moonshot. The numbers from the first 45, 9 shots. Like Ferris Bueller's absences, 9 shots for Lansing Ignite FC to 4 for Chattanooga. LIFC with 53% of the possession. Couple of yellow cards for Chattanooga, so keep that in mind as well. As we are ready to go. Cooley Law School Stadium. We await the official's whistle. It sounds. Second half off and running. Cooley Law School Stadium. My name is Neil Rule. Happy to have you with us. Huge 3 points on the line. And yes, the scoreline is correct. 5 goals in the first 30 minutes. Corner kick upcoming. Of course, this was dangerous at the very beginning of this match. Zagoro makes his way over. He's got a goal in this scenario already here tonight. He can't do it again, can he? Zagoro plays this one short. Goal kick awarded. Zagoro not happy by that decision. Angel Zagoro played in 2 Champions League qualifiers in the Albanian Super League. Also 1 Europa qualifier. Played almost 5,000 minutes during his time in Albania. Stephen Beatty goes down. Foul is called. Beatty with that captain's armband. He's played in 2 UEFA Champions League matches, 4 seasons with Cork City over in Ireland. Zagoro again. Zagoro chips it inside the box. It's ahead of everyone. Von Cleveland will line things up. Chattanooga coming out aggressively. It's cost him a couple of times here tonight, though. It's Tumi Moshobani stepping through. Moshobani. Pass almost found its mark. Gomez to the left side. Carr retreats. Point fake plays it back to the keeper. Zagoro gives chase. So that gives you a bit of the answer as to the sense of urgency for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Trying to build up again. Sent through, Beatty the target. frustratingly out of his path. Ball sent down to Elma Enfor. It's 2v2 with Pato. Enfor takes a moment to win it and was fouled from behind. Kalen Radosov, the lead official. Noah Matos. Jacob Little, Nina Conine, your crew here tonight. Jacob Little continues to climb the ranks of officiating in the state of Michigan and all over. Nick Moon throws it in. Here Gomez sends it back. Koifik, the JUCO All-American at Broward College back in 2016. And a game-winning goal at Richmond. We got a red card in the match at Chattanooga on July 6th. The 50th minute. Lansing much more content with their possession and that madness that happened in the first 20 minutes. Moshabani tries to make a turn with it, and he does. Stepping through some space. Moshabani hesitates, left-footed shot right on frame. Mangles holds his ground. The acceleration from Tumi Moshabani. Looked like he was handled twice. Lucy Zagoro giving chase. And Ponce couldn't keep up either. Mangles turned it away. Tony Walls. Throw it in. Just a huge 3 points for Chattanooga. Parlay that with the fact they had a 1-goal lead twice in this matchup. It'll be bitterly disappointing. Had to leave with no points after having the lead twice. Still a long way to go as we're in the 51st minute. Zagoro comes over. Sets it short. Gets another crack at it. Zagoro crosses over. Service again sent across. This one was dangerous. Hit away by Lansing. The whistle sounds. A player down for Lansing Ignite. Update in the Tormenta game. A goal scored in the 3rd minute. Connor Antley does the deed. Tormenta with a 1-0 lead over North Texas. Those points very valuable to Tormenta as well. Madison also with that 1-0 lead against Richmond.
You gotta talk to the 2 center mids about the runners. It's constant.
Brandon Fricky, the captain, down on the turf, trying to shake off the cobwebs. Let's see how it went down. But you know, it's not a contact sport, right? Fricky took that one for the team. He'll walk it to the far sideline. The athletic trainer works with Fricky. The former draft pick in the MLS Super Draft for Colorado Rapids. Ball goes across the line and a corner coming up. Cannot continue to give this man corner attempts, as we saw to start this match up. Angel Zagoro, as Fricky came back on the far sideline. Zagoro teasing up. It's headed away temporarily. Volley attempt by Sayone was blocked. Comes through, shot, and a goal, and we're level at 3. Right place, right time, right result. Continuing to bounce back as Greg Hurst has a brace, and Chattanooga evens things up. Hurst got his first goal earlier this evening and now has his second. Just a battle by Connor Doyle. Hurst in the right place at the right time. As we said when we talked to Tim Hankinson earlier this week, he said if Hurst gets one, I have the feeling he will get a couple. His shoes shined as well. Tied up at 3. Here's Beatty. There's some players wide for Chattanooga. Moon touched that one out. There's David Baruta, the acting head coach tonight, typically the assistant coach and goalkeeping coach. Tim Hankinson out due to personal reasons here this evening. Lansing Ignite FC, here's Nick Moon turning, making a move. Help comes. Moon taken down. Foul was called. Crew let Lansing play the advantage. Spray put down to show the spot. Receive in turn by Moon. He's been very good here this evening. Mel, former Indiana Hoosier, took Moon down. And former Wisconsin Milwaukee Panther. Gomez and Moon. Plays it short. Gomez curls it over. That got through everyone. Gomez gets it back. Back level at 3. There's Greenville. Off their big win last night. They're rooting for draws. Sitting at home right now. Ball inside the 18, cleared out. Handball called. Stephen Beatty knocked it down. Interrupting Lansing's attempted restart. Beatty is playing on a yellow card here this evening. And Ponsa in the books as well for Chattanooga. Chattanooga maybe going the substitution route. Jonathan Caparelli should make his way in. And Ponsa comes out. So we talked about the fact that Ponsa had the yellow card. Caparelli comes in. Caparelli signed with Real Monarchs back in 2015, a native of Buenos Aires. 58th minute. We move on. Moon. Trying to get it away now. Caparelli has it. He's fresh. Xavier Gomez made a wall. Pato turns. Moshobani was taken down. Now we're getting some extracurriculars going on. Boy, Mbidi came in. That was not Steve Mbidi, but there was some contact made. Looked like almost a pseudo punch that was thrown. That was actually Evangel Zagoro. Shabani's still down on the turf in the meantime. Now some more shoving going on. Cito Sane and Carr mixing it up. Shabani's still down in the meantime. Can you tell what's on the line here tonight? Lots of emotion out there. Let's check it out again on the Sparrow Health Systems replay. Here it was. Now we see Moshobani taken down. Boom, right there. Zagoro got him. Professional foul. The swing was taken by Zagoro. Gomez mixing it up. The officiating crew having a discussion. Trying to figure everything out. The clock continues to move. The 60th minute. What will we have? Rodosov was going to the pocket. He is, and what does he have? He has a yellow and a red. Zagoro given a red card. That changes the entire foundation of this match. So Xavier Gomez got the yellow and Zagoro got the red. The officials make the move. Gomez with the yellow, Zagoro beside himself right now. And he will make his way back to the locker room.
Hey!
Chattanooga now will play with 10 men for the rest of the way. You have to wonder, the swing that was taken. Sparrow Health System replay right here. Xavier Gomez got the yellow. Zagoro got the red. What a huge moment in this match. Zagoro upset. He will be a spectator for the final half hour or so. This huge matchup for Chattanooga and for Lansing. And advance for Lansing Ignite FC. Corner coming up. You're Xavier Gomez, you really have to tread lightly. Sitting on that yellow. Corner service, Mangles off the line, makes the grab. 3-3 the score. The sixth game in all of USL League One this season with 6 goals. We have not had a match with 7. Picked on by the Red Wolves, and now it will come back to Koifik. Our turns. The dynamic has changed. Red Wolves playing with 10 men. For the yellow to Zagoro. That's a double-edged sword for the Red Wolves. Not only are you down a man, that man is Zagoro, who is really your point guy on every single corner, most of the free kicks. Here's Pato, left side. LIFC looking to attack. Shovani has it taken away by Doyle. This match has had everything here this evening. Off the line. Angles will wing it out towards the left side. Caparelli looking for Hurst. Hurst has a brace here this evening, his first 2 goals of the season. Now Lansing United FC will have the ability to size things up on their attack. Gomez, Carr. Played ahead. Nicely defended by Fola. The wealth has been spread by Lansing, as it typically is. To the top. LIFC will try it again. Koifik. Carr. Koifik again. Right side to Moon. Moon the touch. The 1-2. Moon gets it back. Threads it through for Moshobani. Moshobani hesitates. N4. Makes his way. Moshobani has it. His cross. Played out and a throw-in coming up for LIFC. Tosses it in to keep the momentum. And Moshobani touched it out. This will be the story for Chattanooga the rest of the evening. They will be very deliberate. Down a man. Very much wanting to hold on to this 1 point if they can. Hopefully up top, Stephen Beattie possibly find some lightning in a bottle. To throw it in. 67th minute. Just joining us, you've missed a lot. 6 goals, a red card. Chattanooga playing with 10 men. Flicks it up to the keeper, Cleveland. Fans, USL unveiled its elite youth platform, USL Academy. This allows clubs at all levels across the USL to develop its local youth and compete at the highest levels across the United States, including the USL Academy Cup. For more information, visit uslsoccer.com/academy. Sent up to Cleveland. USL continuing to do their part to grow the game at the youth level. Sent through. Here's N4. Can he catch up to it? He cannot. Mangles made a great read and came off the line. cleared it away. Some of the staff there on the LIFC sideline. Foul called against Chattanooga. Moon and Gomez will line it up. Distance stepped off. Makes his way behind the line. Gomez slides it to the right side. Right foot shot over top of the frame by Minsigan. Beautiful build-up. Minsigan nearly got a double here this evening. Check this out. Great seal by Minsigan too. That's what makes that play go. Sealed off the defender to give himself the space. You see some more of the creativity from Nate Miller. Cleveland scored that one over the line. Get things going. Foley got that one settled. Now we go on. Since a red card, this match has lulled just a little bit. LIFC slowing down their attack, becoming deliberate, trying to expose some space. There's Moon. Touches, now goes. Moon's cross. All the way towards the corner. Owen coming up. As Pato nearly caught up to it. 5 shots on target for Lansing. 3 for Chattanooga. Those shots is the corner kick of the season. Evangel Zagoro, who's now in the showers after a red card. Gomez, some contact. Left side, Reese Williams hesitates, now goes. Crosses over. Williams again. Tries to step through. Goal kick for Chattanooga, which they will take. Who's up, who's down? Where does your club sit? Find out every Monday with the official USL League One Power Rankings only on USLLeague1.com. Alex Mangles lining things up. Mangles led the USL Championship in save percentage in 2016 when he was with Tulsa. Shabani jumps up into the play. Instead, they go to Elma N4. Back heel pass. Pato shot knocked out in the box. It's loose inside the 18. Here comes Moon. Mintz again. Now it's cleared out of harm's way. LIFC picking their spots, and N4 with some creativity. That shot redirected. Mangles stayed sharp to punch it away. Here's Beatty. Hurst moves up into the play, but as you can see in your picture, there's just nowhere to go. The Chattanooga attackers Now it comes free, giving it a go with the right foot was Connor Doyle. Bit of a missed strike. But you almost feel as though the pressure in this match shifted to Lansing once a red card was issued. Minutes continue to tick off. We're in the 74th. They're feeling a lot of pressure to finish this off, try to score a goal. Chattanooga, in the meantime, is trying to hold on. Beatty taken down. Koifik hit with the foul. Zagoro sent off with a red in the 60th minute. Stephen Beatty playing with a yellow. Xavier Gomez has a yellow for Lansing. Sent inside the 18 where Cleveland will come off the line. You see the goal scorers in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Greg Hurst, first two of the season here in Chattanooga. Goes down, pops back up, and stays with it. Four has it, now plays it back. Line to the right side, here's Nick Moon. Moon's cross, flicked through, and now cleared out. Sixth minute. Lansing can put a chokehold on some playoff positioning. 3 points here tonight. Meantime, we'll leave the door ajar for Greenville. They are held to a draw. Gomez. Carr. Left side, Reese Williams. Moon makes his way through. Moon touches it wide. Moshobani inside the 18, hesitates. Cross! Almost an own goal. Fola tried to play it out. Just missed the right post. Shobani had a lot of space to work with. It's a good thing Fola did get a piece of it. There's an attacker for Lansing right behind the play. Carr with the pull of the jersey. This could be a booking, and it will be. Carr gives the thumbs up. He stopped what could have been dangerous counter. Substitutions coming for Lansing Ignite FC. Alex Bruce makes his way into the match. Ponto comes out. It's a headline. It's newsworthy. Ponto in a match and didn't score. Back-to-back braces coming in. Not much debate there. Sane upset. They call that a professional foul. Back heel, pops free. Walefi. It's the first time Chattanooga has had possession in about 20 minutes. Short-lived. They're playing with 10 men. Lansing couldn't come through with it. Here's Hurst. Hurst taken down. doesn't like the call, and he will get a booking as well. I said after Zagoro got the red card, if you're a Lansing player, you have to tread lightly. Now we see back-to-back yellows. So Gomez with a yellow. Now Carr with a yellow. Red Wolves will try to set up a play here in the 79th minute. Rolled in towards the 18. It's headed away. Walefi sends it wide to the left side. Sayane. It's cross sent in. That got through. Carr heads it down. But Doyle wings it to the right side, and it's just away. Fans, you can continue to enjoy the USL on ESPN through the 2022 season. USL is excited to announce that the championship in League One will remain with the worldwide leader in sports for 3 more years. ESPN Plus will continue to be the home of all things USL, and at least 19 matches a year will be featured on the ESPN family of networks, including 9 games on ESPN Deportes. Continue to follow, support, and watch your club on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Christian Silva into the match for Lansing Ignite FC. Kyle Carr comes out, so one of those yellow cards off the pitch. Chess moves continue. We're in the 80th minute of a 3-3 match. Greg Hurst, after it was 3-2 at halftime, leveled things in the 54th minute, and is where we stand. Angel Zagoro got a red card in the 60th minute. Chattanooga playing with 10 men, but doing the job. The Ignite have some late game heroics in their pocket. Let's see. Shabani makes a run off the ball. Instead, that came down to Alefi. Rowan coming up for Lansing. Boyfik goes back to Gomez. Boyfik hesitates. Just not much available right now for LIFC. Boyfik again. Sends it ahead for Elma Enfor. Enfor has it touched away. Owen coming up. Back up top. Here is Christian Silva. He scored a couple of goals during his time playing in Sweden. Tumimo Shabani wings it towards the left side. Build up now for Lansing. Chipped into the box, flipped on, just wide. Boy, Alex Bruce just gave it a little flick. It was wide of the post. That close. For Alex Bruce. Started 8 matches for San Antonio in USL Championship last year. Three goals, 2 assists. He's displayed some heroics right here in Cooley Law School Stadium in the past. Shove in the back called. Chattanooga moving very slowly. offensive explosion for Lansing Ignite FC. 12 goals now in their last 3 matches. They would really like to see one more. Now you see some of the urgency. LIFC, they want to get things rolling. A couple more cracks at it. Fourth minute. Good job by Pato to settle that in for the quick throw. Came out of the match, but still has an impact. Silva. Gomez. Gomez. Reverse the field. Silva tracks it down. Another substitution coming up for Lansing at the next opportunity. Looks like Celso will make his way in. Koyfik. Thread the needle. Red Wolves get it back. Stephen Beattie finds Hurst up front. Get around the defender. Sayane, he could not do it. He's called for the foul. That door was absolutely closed. Substitution coming on. Here comes Celso. N4 comes out. Third and final substitution for Nate Miller. Silva in the middle. 86th minute. My name is Neil Rule. Happy you're with us. If you're just joining us, welcome. Chattanooga playing with 10 men. Zagoro, red card in the 60th minute. Chattanooga twice led by a goal. Lansing had a 3-2 lead. None of it's been safe. Incredibly entertaining match tonight in the 5-1-7. Koyfik pokes it along the touchline. Caparelli couldn't control it. Throw-in comes. Here's Bruce, the cross. Played out, corner upcoming. Shovani will serve it up. Can't lose track of Rafa Mintz again. If you're Chattanooga. Shovani, the service towards the back post. Celso made a run at it. Remember, Celso just came in. So he has very fresh legs and plays with a lot of pace. Here he is with it. Celso. Held up by Tony Walls. Celso called for the foul. Continues to be chippy here tonight in Lansing. We're in Michigan State Capitol, but there's no more diplomacy out there on the pitch. Angles will restart it. Boom collects it. Once again. Off the quick throw in, we cross into the 89th minute. Screws continue to tighten. Big opportunity. And stepping through, here's Moshovani, has a goal already! And Moshovani sends it up top. I believe the stop was made by Mangles. Sparrow Health System replay. Bruce with the touch. And it was, in fact, handled by Mangles. Moshovani will try the corner. Moshovani service. Headed up towards the top of the D. Popped up in the air. Silva wins the header. Bruce touches it. Mintz again. Across. Oh, Celso was right there. Tony Walls. Stop the pressure. Xavier Gomez makes his way over. We're in the 90th minute. First up to challenge the corner. Gomez sends it in. That was headed away by Beatty. How about that? The goal scorer, the defending role, does the job. Moshovani again. Back heel, Moshovani! He did it again! Toomey, Moshovani, 4-3, Lansing. Fans on their feet here in Cooley Law School Stadium. Moshovani either cramping up or being put back together. Either way, everybody's happy in the 5-1-7. Moshovani, perfect. How about the little back heel that set it all up? Incredible. Always late theatrics here in Cooley Law School Stadium. Huge goal for Lansing. Chattanooga, as we said, playing with 10 men. Up against it now. Stefan Cleveland takes the time as we are in stoppage time. There will be 4 minutes of said stoppage time. Brought to you by Peak Performance Physical Therapy, the official training and rehab partner of Lansing Ignite. Chattanooga now will use their last sub at their next opportunity. Yaya Cece will come in. They have to just move forward. No difference between losing 4-3 and 5-3. Chattanooga already with their backs to the wall a bit in terms of the tiebreakers. Substitution comes on. The highest scoring match all season long here in USL League One. 7 goals. I'm here for all of it, folks. What fun in downtown Lansing. Off of Mintz again. Caparelli throws it in. I would imagine we'll stretch a little bit past the 4 minutes. Chattanooga trying to do their best. Just 10 men. It's able to clear it. Connor Doyle Reverses it to the right side. Headed on, but there's just not enough bodies out there for Chattanooga. CNA comes in to challenge. Cleveland picks it up. He will survey the scene. Directs his players forward. Cleveland moves it down the pitch. 13th goal in the last 3 matches for Lansing. Arguably the most exciting team in USL League One. If goals is your thing, this is your squad. This one popped up into the air. Juancito Sayane wanted a call. Instead he gets a corner. And remember, Seguro, their usual corner taker, who has a goal on a corner here tonight, unavailable after his red card in the 60th minute. Juancito Sayane will have to fire it up. We're right about at the death. Sent in, headed wide. Stefan Cleveland will go to gather it, while Leafy and the rest of the Chattanooga Red Wolves will have to think about what might have been. Not long left in this match. Stefan Cleveland, make sure the studs are clean. Cleveland sends it down the pitch. The final whistle sounds, and another exciting edition of USL League One soccer, starring the Lansing Ignite FC, come away victorious with a 4-3 thriller over Chattanooga Red Wolves. Nate Miller continues to make his case for League One Coach of the Year. The Ignite 7-0-4 since July 1st. They've lost just twice since May 16th. You know, back when it was springtime. Incredible run. Lansing Ignite FC. Continuing to make their case for second place at least in the league table with a huge 4-3 win. What an exciting night here in the 5-1-7. We'll take our final break. When we come back, we'll wrap it all up. Goals everywhere here in Michigan State Capital. We'll get you the final numbers and the final highlights. 4-3 Lansing Ignite FC with a win. We'll be right back with more. What a night here in Lansing. Lansing Ignite FC with a 4-3 win over Chattanooga Red Wolves SC. The assembly line walking away happy. It was a battle for sure. The most goals scored in a League One match this season. A ton of fun. It was. And let's take a look at our defensive play of the match. Our unwavering defensive play of the game is brought to you by Kuntz Law. And yes, there was some defensive plays out there today. As you see, the shot being blocked. Brandon Fricke did the job. Defensive plays were big here this evening. And as always, our defensive play of the match presented by Kuntz Law. Now you had our defensive play of the match. There's the man that made the play of the match. Tonight's play of the match brought to you by Telecris Plasma Resources. Pride for our donors, passion for our patients. Help create life-saving medication by donating plasma today. In a 3-3 match in the closing minutes, saw one of the ultimate closers in USL League One, Tumi Moshobani, put his team up to stay. More theatrics by Lansing Ignite FC here in Cooley Law School Stadium. And yes, get that man's signature. He puts 2 more goals home. He's in double figures now with 10. The fans excited. The assembly line came to work tonight, and so did both of these sides. Let's check out the highlights from tonight's exhilarating matchup. The whistle sounded and away we went, literally. A corner kick goal, the corner kick of the year. Angel Zagoro delivered it in his specialty, the upper left 90. That got Chattanooga off to a good start, which they hadn't done a lot on the road, and they were up 1-0. But it wouldn't be for long. Rafa Minsigan would strike and level the match at 1. And Lansing Ignite FC draws even. We were right back where we started. But once again, not for long. Chattanooga Red Wolves SC would take their second 1-goal lead of the evening. Stephen Beatty, a pure cross and a big-time finish by Greg Hurst would give the Red Wolves a 2-1 road lead. So once again, behind the 8 ball, Lansing Ignite FC would have to answer. And in the counter, they would. Pato, off the mistake made by Fola, would find Tumi Moshobani, and Moshobani makes no mistake. Leveled the match at 2. And folks, this was all within the first 20 minutes of the match. You figured at some point things have to calm down, right? No, they don't. Nick Moon would step through a defender. Beautiful build-up off the 1-2, and Moon the left foot in the upper left 90. Lansing Ignite FC would take a 3-2 lead. And at that point you figured, hey, this is Lansing's building. It's what they do. They could be off to the races. But no, we were not finished. Even there at 3-2. Chattanooga Red Wolves would strike one more time. Left foot, true for Greg Hurst. That would give him a brace, his first 2 goals of the season. And just like that, we were level at 3-3. But again, we were not finished. Some physicality, tempers flaring. Evangel Zagoro right there would earn a red card and be dismissed from the match. Xavier Gomez for Lansing got a yellow in the exchange, but here was a turning point of the second half. A red issue to Zagoro, and that changed the fortunes. Chattanooga Red Wolves on the road. They would go down a man. They held true for most of it, but in the dying moments, that man, Tumi Moshobani, one more time, slots one through on the left side. Lansing Ignite FC come away with a 4-3 win. That certainly has an impact on the table, which we will get into in just a couple of moments. 17 shots for LIFC, 8 for Chattanooga. Now, you knew Lansing would dominate the possession coming in, but that red card down in the bottom of the screen certainly had an impact in tonight's game. And Lansing Ignite FC, in the end, comes through with the win, and here are the up to the second USL League One standings. Madison with the victory already here tonight. Lansing Ignite FC with the win. North Texas, in the meantime, has a 2-1 lead in their matchup. So they're in prime position to add 3 points to their total. But LIFC continue to put the pressure on Greenville. If the Triumph want to jump up into that second position and host a match. But again, it went 90-plus minutes. Lansing Ignite FC does the job. And here's how it all shakes out next weekend. We just keep building it up, folks. As we come down the stretch, Lansing Ignite FC will be at home again in Cooley Law School Stadium to square off against South Georgia Tormenta. In a big-time matchup for Lansing, another 3 points would be critical in their efforts to stay in the number 2 spot. What a match. What a night. Lansing Ignite FC, Tumi Moshobani, the man of the hour, the most goals scored in a USL League One matchup. It was knocking food out of people's hands, folks. Lansing Ignite FC, the 4-3 win. Thank you, everybody, for watching. My name is Neil Rule. Well, see you later.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.